Hello, and welcome back to Everything English. In today's video, we'll be looking at phrases you could use in various conversations. We'll specifically take a look at phrases you could use to express agreement, partial agreement, disagreement, requests for an opinion, polite interruptions, and to settle an argument. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started.
I think we should advertise our new product on social media. That's where most of our target customers spend their time.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Let's focus our efforts on a social media marketing campaign.
To express agreement means to show that you share the same opinion or belief as someone else. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "You are absolutely right. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm on board with that. I couldn't agree with you more." And, "You hit the nail on the head." All of these expressions express that you fully and wholly agree with someone else's opinion, views, or stance on something.
I think we should increase our advertising budget to attract more customers.
I can see where you're coming from, but we need to be careful with our spending. We have to make sure that the return on investment is worth it.
To express partial agreement means to agree with a statement or opinion to some extent, not fully, while also acknowledging some differences or reservations about it. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "I can see where you're coming from, but," "I'm inclined to agree, but," "I see your point, but," and "I agree with some of the points you made, however." You make clear that there is some agreement, and then you follow up with the views or opinions with which you do not agree.
I think we should launch the new product next month to increase our sales.
I'm afraid I have to disagree with you. We need more time to test the product and make sure it meets our quality standards.
To express disagreement means to show that you have a different opinion or belief than someone else. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "I'm afraid I have to disagree with you. I'm not sure I can agree with that. I see things differently," and "I'm afraid I can't go along with that." All of these make clear that you have a completely different view or opinion.
We've been struggling to keep up with our marketing efforts lately.
What's your view on hiring a new employee for the marketing team?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Asking for an opinion means to ask someone what they think about a certain topic. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "What do you think about?" "How do you feel about?" and "What's your view on?" Asking for opinions shows that you are interested in what the other person has to say, and that you value their thoughts and perspectives.
I think we should focus on expanding our product line to appeal to a wider audience.
I agree, but we also need to consider the cost of producing new products.
Could I jump in here for a second? I think we can make our production process better and cheaper.
Politely interrupting someone means to interrupt someone speaking without being rude or disrespectful. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "Excuse me, can I just interject for a moment? Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to add something. Just a quick comment, if I may," and "Could I jump in here for a second?" Interrupting someone while they are talking should generally be avoided, as it can be seen as rude or disrespectful. However, there may be certain situations where it is appropriate or necessary to interrupt, such as in an emergency or if someone is about to make a serious mistake. It is then important to do so politely.
I still don't feel comfortable with the idea. I think we should stick with our current supplier and focus on improving our relationship with them.
I still think changing suppliers is a good idea. So, can we agree to disagree on this one?
I agree. Can we move on and discuss other options for improving our supply chain?
Settling an argument means to come to an agreement or conclusion that resolves a disagreement or conflict. Some examples of phrases you can use are, "Can we agree to disagree?" "Let's find a middle ground," "Let's try to focus on what we have in common," and "I understand where you're coming from, but let's move on." And there you have it. I hope these phrases will be useful in your English conversations. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more language tips and tricks. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.